So I've been facing a lot of issues with my Philodendron Gloriosum. I had got this about 4 months back and I repotted it into a correct pot because I'd put it in a round one earlier, and then I was told that it needs horizontal flatter pots because it of course grows horizontally, but even then it's not growing. It's just been the same way. It has not made any movement whatsoever, and just in a day or two I've noticed that the current leaves have started shrinking, they're losing color, and I saw some insects in the soil. I had anyway ordered a new soil because I looked up a lot of videos on YouTube and I've checked for all the other things. It didn't seem to have any issues, but soil was the last one I needed to check. Even though this was a new soil which I use for all my indoor plants, but it seems to be not working, and I think now there's an issue in it. Luckily, I'd ordered an aroid mix specifically for aroids, which I think can work for this guy as well. So I'm just gonna inspect the plant, gonna remove it and see what's happening inside, because otherwise I'm gonna lose it for sure. Like it's almost on its way out. So let's start with it. So this seems to be a really tricky task because I know there are insects now in the soil. There are some things which are moving in it, and that's why I've got my glove on. I know I can't reuse the soil anymore, so I'm just gonna pour it all out into this plastic bag, and I'm hoping that some roots are still left and something can be salvaged. So let's see. Seem fine. There are some white roots which are healthy roots. There is this nub here which seems fine. So I don't know what the issue was. I really don't know what the issue is. Anyway, I'm gonna go and clean this up. I think I'm gonna just wash off the roots this time and get all this old soil out of it, now that I feel that the current soil isn't really useful. I just don't want the insects to pass on to the other plants. I'm being a bit paranoid. I've seen some things moving in it. I just want to do away with it because it may just damage my other plants and I can't take that risk. So I have washed the roots thoroughly, and honestly it's not really looking damaged or bad or anything. There are some new fresh roots, like you can see there are fresh roots, new roots also in it. But for some reason it's not pushing out new leaf or growth, and I think I'm losing the leaves. So I'm just gonna do something radical here. I am gonna chop it off, and I'm not gonna use that big horizontal planter anymore. I'm just gonna propagate a couple of stems in water, and I'm gonna use this pot for now with my new aroid mix which has just arrived as an experiment, because I really don't think much is gonna happen if I just prop this back into the new soil. So let's do that. I'm just going to use my shears, and firstly I think I'm gonna just cut it from the center over here and make it into two parts, because these roots look good. So this bit I'm gonna definitely put in soil again, and these two I'm gonna chop again and I'm gonna put them in water for propagation. Just doing something radical here. I don't know if it is really advised or not, but I know it, I can feel it, that if I just put this back into a pot, in fact that same horizontal pot, nothing's gonna happen. So let's do this now. looks healthy. Actually looks fine. I don't know what the issue was. I really don't know it. I'm gonna chop this again. And I'm hoping that this bit works. And on this we will see, because I'm gonna just put it back in soil. And yeah, let's see. Okay, so I have put the aeroid mix into the philodendron. I'm just trying that as an experiment because I saw a couple of videos where it suggested it may help. And let me just show the soil actually. So this is how it looks. It's got a lot of charcoal and orchid bark and wheat husk and a lot of other things, perlite, and it's just almost like a soilless mix. So I'm hoping it works. Just gonna put water till it covers the bottom nodes, and yeah, that's about it. So here my plants are. This is the one which is getting propagated in water here, and this is the one where I've changed the soil. This is a single cutting. The two of them are joined. These two have been chopped off separately, so I have in all 3 different plants which will now try and propagate. So let's hope this works out. And I think I'm gonna make a playlist on my Gloriosum because I've been facing so many troubles with it. I haven't got a single leaf, I haven't got anything, and I'm about to lose it. So I'm really hoping that this works, and I'll keep you updated. Thanks for watching. Bye.